Her opponent in the bottom left-hand side here on Overgrowth. From China. Right now down 2 games though. It's going to be Jim.
Also, I correct myself. It was TY that I was meant to say,
TY,
but
right?
I keep mixing, like when I'm talking about them like that, I always mix them up. Like, hey, yeah, it was Maru, it was TY. But
sometimes
no.
it can be difficult though because we have so many games off of stream as well
Yeah,
while we're doing it. So
yeah,
it happens. It happens. It's okay.
It is hard to keep track of everything sometimes.
Oh,
I'm
that's
actually
a
super
quick forward to the front here for Jim.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's a really quick forward.
Wait.
Is Jim go for it? Oh, he's doing it.
Oh my God!
I love
Alex,
it.
We're back in 2013, man.
Yeah, is this Hasbro casting right now? What's going on? Jim right now gonna go for that cannon rush, and Scarlett has no scouting intel on this whatsoever.
We're lacking like proxy Dark Friend Stargate.
Yeah,
Can it be Haas? Like
for a full Haas game.
Yeah, dude. But here we go. Forge is gonna be finishing up. Zealot being chronoed as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is this is so weird, man. I haven't seen anything like this for so long.
So this could be interesting since Scott has no info on this, and she doesn't pull the drone down to the natural. This is kind of weird to me that she doesn't scout for it.
But I think she doesn't expect this kind of all-in, you know?
Yeah, she probably isn't expecting this at all. Now the question is, because this hat-trick will finish, how is she going to react? Does she stay on one base and try for some tech build, try to go into Nidus or Spire or whatever, or does she just try for the counter right away? We do see the Roach Warren coming down right away here for Scarlett, so she's going to try on one base, not pulling any drones whatsoever, not building any Spire Claws, so she definitely is giving up the natural.
Yeah, I mean, she has to at this point. That is completely forfeit. Unit production right away, like you said, Roach Warren here is going to be the big playmaker here for Scarlett. She is mining a decent amount of gas off of 2, so she will be able to get Ravagers. And now this is like really tough. This is what I think what sort of phased out the whole cannon rushing thing, because you rely on them to defend versus Roaches and Lings. Ravagers completely negate that with their superior range of Corrosive Bile and even the auto attack. So we have to see now, how does Jim respond, or handle rather, the response from Scarlett?
Yeah, it's going to be up to Scarlett now to put on the pressure and Jim to just defend and be ahead, basically. Scarlett doesn't get any drones outside here as well, so she doesn't have any hatcheries hidden on the map.
Kills that Morphing Roach, by the way, so just...
One less Roach to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, lava at this point, Alex, when you're only on 1 Queen, 1 hatchery, is pretty significant.
Especially when you're adding double, or rather 1 creep to at a time with one of the Queens. So she actually misses 1 inject with this, so yeah, every lava does count.
Well, 2 Ravagers morphing. Stargate rides away. I think this is the, by far, best option to defend stuff like this. You can get a Void Ray, which of course is very powerful. But this is a little problematic again, I feel, though, for Scarlett. She has revealed her hand, which means that Jim is going to be able to start preparing himself by getting Stalkers and just things that have range to at least challenge the authority of these units.
So Scott's still making Queens. She's going to go slowly across the map, and I'm talking like a snail's pace right now with these Queens. Together with those Ravagers, the problem right now for Jim is that he doesn't really have anything in the front to defend against the Ravagers except for the 1 Mothership Core, but we're going to see the first Oracle come out. I think we need to see some Void Ray to deal with the Queens right away, because that's the biggest issue here for Jim.
Yeah, Void Ray, I definitely agree with you, Alex. That, for me, would be the clear choice here, because not only is the Void Ray consistent damage, you can also deal with the Roaches with prismatic alignment.
Ooh, nice hits.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess the Mothership Core, actually, that's somewhat of a big deal, because those Queens can actually start focusing it down later on.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, snail's pace, Alex, that's what it's about. We're going to wear this down a little bit. Photon Overcharge already popped. Going to get 1 Ravager, that's a good start. And here come the Queens. They do have some transfusions available to them, so needs to get that Oracle out. So the second Oracle on the way here for Jim. I mean, obviously the DPS output is really powerful, but energy is going to be the main issue, especially when you start losing these pylons, man.
Yeah, it is going to be very weird here for Jim, since he's going to have to be fighting Queens with the Oracle. But I like this for Scarlett, that she keeps adding Queens and more Roaches behind this. She's kind of going for this desperate move. Right now, got to watch out, though. You cannot be losing any Ravagers, already down one of these, of course.
This is so tough, man. These Queens, those are the big things that complicate the situation entirely here for Jim. A 3rd Queen joins the fray. So many transfusions available. Lots of Ravagers as well. They're going to be breaking down the pylons.
Oh, if those pylons fall! If those pylons fall, there's not going to be any more Oracles right now. And there aren't enough Oracles to deal with the Queens. This is actually a pretty brilliant attack from Scarlett, I gotta say. And there we go, it's unpowered. The 3rd never goes out. And that injured Mothership Core does go down as well. And right now, Jim is running for his life. Those Ravagers just killing everything.
Oh man, this is so sick. Scarlett powering down all of the structures, further hampering the production. Gonna take down the cybernetics core, the oracles. They move across the map for a desperation move there. There is a sentry on the high ground, but no force field going down. Obviously, she can crush the force fields as well with those corrosive vials. Goes directly for the pylon. No gateway units here for you. Scarlett with an excellent counter move. Jim putting all of his eggs in one basket. And there's already a small crawler to greet him. Oh man, what a way to fall out here in the rounds of 12.
Yeah, I gotta say, I wasn't too sure about this push from Scarlett, but she kept making queens, she kept riding those Ravages. Beautiful game from Scarlett,
GG.
and once again, GG.
That was so smart, man. Like, moving slow queens across the map like that, sure, they take a while to get there, but they accumulate energy over time. And the big thing is the anti-air, because the Stargate